I have dreadlocks in various stages. I'm sitting on the bathroom counter. And I'm about to do some dread maintenance because I have a lot of loose hairs all in there. And I'm growing my bangs out. They were like this and framed to my face, but now my dreadlocks are getting longer and I want to be able to put all my hair up. I think it'll look cute, or at least I'm gonna keep these grown out and kind of have a swoop, so that'll be my bangs in front, long hair. All of this I want dreaded. I'm growing out this undercut, which is really long and horrible right now. It's at that stage where it's on my neck and it's annoying. But I think this, I'm gonna keep this undreaded hair. So all the top of my head will be dreadlocks eventually, but I said that to say this chunk, when I had my bangs, was kind of split in the middle and kind of just went with the frame of my face. But now I'm growing my hair out, so I'll grow my bangs out, so I'm going to weave this into this one and this one. This one is my fattest one, man. It's huge. It does not need any more hair. But I don't want to make this one its own dreadlock because it would be too awkward. So this is actually gonna split in with those. I may not do that one today because it's gonna take a long time using the crochet method. So I'm just gonna focus on some of these back ones. I subscribe to Dreadhead, what is it? So I got all this loose hair, that's gonna go in there. The thing about using the crochet method is you have to be able to grab that loose hair and pull it in. So because I'm doing a large amount of hair right now, I'm using a big hook. It's actually really hard for me to do this in the mirror. I'm used to doing it blind. For some reason, it makes more sense to me when I don't look. But anyway, the Dread Raw Roots, their website, if you order something or whatever, you can subscribe to. See, this is actually too big. That's too big. Their email suggests to use a big one at first and then a small one to fine tune it, but I find that it's not working for me. Be right back. I usually use the smallest ones, so I just went to Walmart and got this. So, like I mentioned in the beginning, I have dreadlocks in various stages. So the ones over here are over a year old now. And I'm like filming this in the bathroom and the lighting is horrible. That's a new one. There's one over here, that's a new one. See, it's a loop-de-loop. This one's locking up on the end. It's a new one. This is not a new one. This one is a year old. This one is my favorite right now. Wait, which one is it? Yeah, this one is the one that's over a year old. It's like kinking up real good. I like it when they're bumpy like that for some reason. It feels neat to me. So this one just got done locking up. So it's like first they're straight when they're new, and then when they start to lock up, they do this twirly woo thing. It's like it literally the end like sucks up, and then what's the other one? Then it looks like this after the twirly woo thing, and then this one is after the end is sucked up, so it's locked. It's eventually going to become that teardrop shape, like the ones on this side. This one's just being weird lately. It was already locked up. I don't know what's going on with it, so that's not a good example, but this is a good example. That one's got a kink in it. I don't care about the kinks, though. I think this is my best one right here. They're so fat on the bottom. Like, what is that? All the hair is just knotted up so much. Yeah, all these ones are over a year old. The ones in the back I just did maybe a month ago. I don't know. A couple of them I have to redo. Like this one, it's messed up. Actually, I was gonna brush it out and redo it all together, but it's hanging in there. It's locking up. It's just got a stray hair right there. You can't see it, but there's one over here that has a stray hair. It's not just a hair. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. It's got this piece. Let me see if I can find somewhere where it will focus. I have to use my phone. I'm not very experienced yet. And yeah, you can kind of see it like that because the light is so bright. I give up. Anyway, that piece is connected to my head and to like the middle of the dreadlock. I'm using my crochet hook and bring that in because it's trapping other loose hairs and it's not good. So anyway, I'm jumping from subject to subject, but normally I use the smallest crochet hook. The small one to use. So the big one, I just tried. Not working. This medium one, I'm going to try it real quick. Before I go to the smallest one. Normally while I'm doing dread maintenance, I like to watch YouTube. That's my time. So the loose hair that I tried to bring in with the big crochet hook, it's kind of stuck. So I'm just gonna keep going with that. And I'm right-handed, so I have to make sure that the hair I'm bringing in is on, I guess, the left side of the dreadlock. So I have this loose hair right there. Make sure the crochet needle is facing forward. make the hook part, and stick it through the middle of the dreadlock. Hook that new hair and bring it through. See, this one's still too big. I don't have much slide and glide, so I'm gonna go back to my small one. I tried to follow the advice. Oh, see, look at that. So smooth. Perfect. That's the one that just works for me. I tried to follow the advice from the email that they sent out, but not all advice works for everybody. I got to use this small one. It might take longer, but it works for me. It works for my dreadlocks, and that's all that matters. I mean, you can't do something that doesn't work for you just because someone else said it. It just works for someone else. But I'm not gonna mess too much with that bottom. I'm gonna thread this loose hair right up into it, and then that other loose hair is just gonna suck right into the rest of it. I have partials, so I wash. I was washing every day back in the summer, but I was also using a different shampoo. I was using the Alafia brand. I'll show you. I use this. The Alafia brand Authentic African Black Soap, also called doo-doo soap. DU. It is residue free. I bought it from Whole Foods. Walmart carries it now too, but they only have the small bottle. Whole Foods has a big bottle, which I like to get the big bottle. So it's ethically, sustainably made, fair trade. But it's made with natural oils. So yes, it's very moisturizing. But I was washing every day because my head would get so greasy, and it's uncomfortable. When my head gets greasy, it itches. So, all right, that's decent. Now, only time will tell, because this hair that I just thread in, it's not knotted in there yet. So when I take a shower, some of it is gonna wash out. But that's the beauty of palm rolling. I may actually put some locking gel on this today. I have to go to work, but I don't plan on washing my hair before I go to work because I washed my hair yesterday. So, now I have all three laying out. I don't even know which one it was. It's getting confused. Okay, so I'm gonna put these bigger ones up so I'm not confusing myself. Okay, yeah. See, it has the different millimeters on there. You can't really see it, but I'm using the smallest one, which is a 0, a size 0. 3 point, nope, my bad. It's a 10. It's a 10. It's like gauges. Like earlobes, I have no plugs in right now, but oh my gosh. The smaller the number, the larger the gauge. So this is a 10. 1.3 millimeter, which is probably actually, I'm curious if it's the size of a 10 gauge plug. Anyway, so I was talking about the shampoo. Okay, I have to concentrate here for a second. This hair is gonna go in this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one's backwards because this loose hair is on top, so it's gonna be kind of difficult for me because I'm gonna have to do it backwards. Oh my gosh. So because it's what I consider backwards, my crochet needle, it's facing forward still, but I have to go in through the middle of the dreadlock, through the middle, grab the hair, and pull it through. This dreadlock is so thick. I may have to use a bigger one for this. That's what you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear ripping. Yeah. Okay, I'm having issues with that one. I'm just not going to worry about that right now. So the way that I made my dreadlocks was a very natural kind of way. I didn't have them professionally done, and to concentrate. I can't always talk and concentrate at the same time on what I'm doing, so I just kind of started splitting them and dividing them naturally. This is a newer dreadlock, so the root isn't really like established yet. See how fast that goes? Man, I can just work my way all the way down, bringing in that new hair on both sides, kind of roll it. I only use this crochet method when necessary. Anyway, I never finished telling you about the shampoo. So, like I said, when I do dread maintenance, I usually watch YouTube. So, the YouTubers I watch, Elsie Bush, Elise, I called her Elsie. Oh, grandma's name was Elsie. Anyway, she started a web shop, and that company, Raw Roots, that sends out the the emails with the tips, she sells some of their products. So I recently got a shampoo bar. Okay, this here, I need to look. Okay, that's gonna go back. So, okay. It's so hard to do this in reverse. So I got a Dreadlock shampoo bar for itchy scalp because I do have dandruff. I've had dandruff my whole life, ever since puberty. But it's just with dreadlocks, you're supposed to use a residue-free shampoo. So, I was using Head and Shoulders in the beginning when my dandruff was like really bad. I wouldn't use it every day, maybe not even once a week. Um, but this shampoo bar that I ordered is for itchy scalp, and it just so happened to be like turning of the season, cooler weather. It's the fall right now. Here I'm in Texas, but that shampoo bar seemed to really work out. Um, it's helping my dreadlocks lock up, and I don't have to wash every day. It's drier, which for me is good. I guess I have oily hair. So I don't have to wash every day because washing is kind of a big deal. I like to palm roll. when my hair is wet. Sometimes I skip it on purpose, but it really helps, especially the new ones, to lock up. I use a coconut oil. I just get it from Target. I've been using it for some years, but I originally found it was on clearance. But it's for hair and body. No, actually it's just for hair, but I use it for my hair and body. It's not like Dreadlock approved. I don't know if it's residue free or not. So my next purchase is going to be, again, Elise's web shop is called Wonderlocks. You may have heard of it if you're in the Dreadlock community here on YouTube. She has a pretty good following. But it's on Instagram too, Wonderlocks. She I think it's Raw Roots brand again that has a hair and body oil that's like Dreadlock approved, residue free. Alright, so that's gonna have to be good for that one. It's not perfect, but I can't really get the top locked in because the root isn't established yet. Well, I got a couple done. I gotta check the time. Have to make my lunch. 10 minutes. Alright, that looks good. So what I wanted to say is that this dreadlock in back was so small that extra hair, the loose hair I chose to go with it, could barely even get through it. So I'm just having to, I can't pull the loose hair through it because the dreadlock is so small, so I'm just having to weave it, crochet it. Cool, like you can see what I'm doing in that small mirror. That's awesome. So I'm just kind of going up and down the whole thing. But this is gonna have to be my last one because I have to get ready for work. I'm a nurse, a registered nurse. The only female nurse I've ever known that has gauges. My earlobes. And I don't know any other nurses that have dreadlocks either. I do work in the psychiatric field, so you know, we're like kind of cool over there. We are supposed to have our tattoos covered and all that, just like any normal like workplace. This crochet method can be really tiring. My left arm is about to die right now. And if you do it for a while, your fingers will get sore. Look, they're red. You can see them red. Cause you're like, I'm like, cause you scrape like in and out, in and out, in and out. I need to wear like those sewing thimbles or something. When I used to work night shift, I would do this. I would work on my dreadlocks, working night shift, but now I don't work night shift anymore. I don't have any time working a day shift, no chill time. Sometimes, rarely. But But if I do, it's just for a few minutes, and it's only because I make chill time. Alright, that's okay. It's kind of leaning. I wanted it to be straight, but for some reason it won't. This hair right here. Oh, okay, I got 3 minutes. 9:30 is my time to start getting ready for work. I gotta work on this. I gotta get this hair in there. I can't let it lean like that. I use the twist and rip method to establish my dreadlocks. I had dreadlocks 11 years ago when I was pregnant with my son, but I used the back comb method, and I actually ordered a kit. The website was like Dreadhead HQ. I don't even remember the brand. I don't even know if it still exists. But I used locking powder and wax. That was back when wax was still okay to use. Yeah. Wax is not okay because of the residue, unless you have a water-soluble wax, but then it's not wax. Now there's locking gels. Oh yeah, I said I was going to use some locking gel. I need to get that real quick before I run out of time. This is the stuff I use. I got this from Whole Foods also because it's water soluble. I was gonna say plant-based. I think it is actually. So Mop Top, medium hold gel, for curly hair, kinky coily. Yeah. Infused with aloe, sea botanicals, and honey. Water-soluble ingredients means it'll wash out in the shower. Paraben-free, dye-free. What the heck is this word? Phthalate-free, soy-free. So yeah, this is for like, okay, it says apply to wet hair, basically. But if I had curly hair, I'd get out of the shower and you'd put it in your hands and you'd scrunch it up. So it's kind of thick. See that? Yeah. So I don't use this. I tump it out. Okay, I did this one. I'm happy with this one. So I'm just gonna kind of gently palm roll it, put it to the side. I did this one too. I need some more. My hand dries fast. Oops, that's a lot. And then this one. Okay. That's it. That's it for today. I thought I could get a lot more done, but thanks for watching. You can let me know how you do your dread maintenance. Tips, tricks. Maybe I'll try some of them. Tips, tricks, fails. Bye.